I'll just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and then we can get our game started for tonight. We're going to be starting with Louie and ending with Richard tonight, because I know for a fact that we'll be going on the we'll be starting the Richard Karn questions tonight. I said we just got to finish up with old meathead Louie and his questions first, and then we can start on Richard Karn's questions from the Richard Karn version. So that's all we got to do. We just got to start with Louie and end with Richard. So it looks like when we get into the questions tonight, we'll be saying goodbye to old meathead Louie and his questions, and saying hello to Richard Karn and his questions. Tonight, when we get into the game, it'll be farewell to old meathead Louie. And hello to Richard. Yep, Steve Arena's getting freaky. Oh. I needed to yeah, Peter's got his baby oil. I wanted to let you know that since tomorrow is my mom's birthday, we are going out to celebrate, so I won't be able to be here tomorrow. We won't have a game night tomorrow. Tonight we will have one, but we won't tomorrow. Yeah, Lou's writers were pretty bad. I mean, I just read the questions that he put out. Yeah, Karn might be good. You never know. We'll see if Karn's good tonight. Yeah, we just got. How many more do we have with the old meathead? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 6 questions to go. Well, I mean, I could try late night tomorrow, but I doubt that that would be good. I'm not even sure if I could do that. Because you've got. Happy Friday. Because you gotta remember, Steve Areno, that tonight and tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, we like how we usually close at midnight from Sunday through Thursday night. Fridays and Saturday nights we stay open till 1. So yeah, that's probably. So I said, I asked if we were doing that and everything, and he said that we would be going out tomorrow for their birthday. So I thought, okay, well, I'm just not going to be able to do one tomorrow, just so try to make tonight good. So this is your weekend, your weekend feud fun, because the next time I'd be scheduled after Saturday would be Monday. Yeah, I work on Saturday. See, if I didn't work on Saturday, then possibly, but yeah, I work on Fridays. I work Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And sometimes one manager can try to get me in Wednesdays if she's on shift working. Oh, well, actually, I'm not even sure if she works tonight. She may just work tomorrow. Oh, you were on a big delay? I usually am like that sometimes too. You know, sometimes, you know, when the stream freezes for me, I will always, you know, be on a delay, and I'm thinking, you know, oh, it kind of makes you think like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, at least you were fresh. At least you realized it. So that's the good part. Is that a good thing? Was he a handsome guy? Michael, I like the sideburns. I'm probably going to remove the bottom of them. I'm probably going to remove the gray parts on the sideburns. But besides that, you know, I'll remove a little bit of them. You know, I'll remove the gray part for sure. Ah. But yeah, I probably, if from what getting rid of them, I'm gonna get rid of the gray part. I figured the gray makes me look a little bit old. But then again, it is not my fault that the men in my family go gray early. Who knows? I might have to start coloring my hair soon. Well, the sideburns, if they went all the way down, then it would just really, well, yeah, I could connect. Oh, you think the gray suits me? Suits me, Jules? Okay. You don't think it makes me look old or anything? Yeah, I might do the sideburns. My ex went gray in his early 20s. Oh. So we all have times when we I guess the men tend to go earlier than, I mean, go gray earlier than the women. I've been drinking it for how many years now? Probably 18 years or so. So, you know, hasn't given me gray hair yet. And if it gives me gray hair, then I can just color it, you know. I know around age 40 some men start coloring their hair. How old, how old was he? I think my dad was probably about 65 when he went gray, fully gray. I didn't. If you've noticed, I've all hello Rosa. If you've noticed, I put the regular one. I put my regular one up and everything. I said, you know, because because when we start tonight, we'll be finishing with Louie and finishing with Richard, and I could not really find a good picture of them together. So I just said, you know, just put this one here. Closest one I could find of them together in a picture was an AI video. Hello, hello, mate. I'll just have to call you mate because I can't read your name. Hi, Tammy. Like a version is not about a nice girl who falls in love. It's about big dicks. Interesting combination there, Steverinos. No, I don't usually play music I don't usually play music on here because Rosa, I know YouTube gets is iffy about, us playing copyrighted music. I'm doing pretty good, Tammy. How are you doing? Sorry, Rosa, but if we were on another one, another platform, maybe. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, sis. Quentin Torrento says that in the first 10 minutes of Reservoir Dogs. Mm. First time I heard of Reservoir was one time when somebody had their Yahoo name as Reservoir, in the early days of internet chatting. Now they got it where you can talk to anybody, including AI. But then again, Steve Areno, I think you said you're not really good at AI making. I think you said Lewis was though. It all makes sense, and I think Quentin is correct. Okay. We'll take what Quentin said then. Oh, I wanted to. I already told you, Steve Areno. Yeah, you just used AI for questions. Since I've got Tammy and Jules in here, I said I'm probably going to tell you guys. Probably going to be telling you guys multiple times when new people come in, but I was going to say that tomorrow is my mom's birthday, and I think we're going to go out and celebrate both my mom and my son's birthday. Since they're about 2 days apart. And since we're going out tomorrow to eat with them and everything, we won't have game night tomorrow night. I mean, we'll have it tonight, but we just won't have it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night there will be no game night since we'll be going out for my son and my mom's birthdays. Have birthday dinners tomorrow night. You never know, Steve Areno. In the near future, it's possible. Oh, can you believe it? I did it again. I forgot to let everyone know I was going live. Well, they'll figure it out and they'll come in here. That's okay, as I will miss 2 game nights in September. Okay, yeah, that's right, because I remember you said that for a couple weeks and everything, you said you were going You were going somewhere for your birthday. Hey, Atlas. You know what? Well, since I won't be here tomorrow, you will have some free time. You could probably try to make that movie Dahmer Island. Just too bad you couldn't get it in theaters. Okay. Thank you, Jules. Oh, a 4-day mini break. Okay. Well, I know that's a relaxing 4 days right there for you. It'll be here. It'll be here. Tammy, your birthday will be here before you know it. So you're gonna write a book and then try to get a movie published. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it, Jules. Thank you. I'm, yeah, I mean, pretty much, it's just chatting with you guys. I thought, well, I usually do Fridays and Saturdays. I said Saturdays I won't be able to do this week because of the birthday. So I said, take what you can get and do and at least do Friday. Right. After all, you did say that if after all, Lewis did say that if you don't stream as much as you used to, they will demonetize you. It's 305 miles away, 5.5 hours drive away where I'm going. Oh yeah, that makes sense because yeah, that is about a 5.5 hour road trip, 305 miles away. Wow, it really is a it really is a vacation. That's a long way from home. I said I said I didn't know what to do because when we started, I said we were going to be ending with old meathead Louie tonight and starting with Richard Karn. So I didn't know what picture to put on, but I said as soon as we get into the Richard Karn questions, maybe I can start finding like I did last night, find a few picture with old meathead Louie. Now I can probably find one with Richard Karn next. October's the best time of year to drive anywhere. I said I can't. I said sometimes, I said the funny thing is that sometimes I will go. I will. I mean, even if I have a holiday off, I usually work that holiday because other people will request it off, and I said that can't work for Halloween because Halloween, falls on a Saturday this year, and I work Saturdays anyway. Oh, Spirit Stalker, right? I said I just told the others, and I'll tell you now that you got in here. Now that you're in here, the game night for this weekend will only be tonight. I will not be able to do tomorrow night because tomorrow night my son's birthday was yesterday and my mom's is tomorrow, and they're gonna celebrate and they're gonna both celebrate their birthday dinners tomorrow. It's two birthday dinners in one, so we're going out for their birthday. So there will be no game night tomorrow. I just thought I'd let you know ahead of time. Yeah, I said, you know what, Steve Areno, when I looked through that, when I looked through my block list and everything, there was one person I was trying to find to make sure that they were blocked and everything, and I couldn't find Doctor Who on the blocked list anywhere. I miss him. I miss Doctor Who. So your one little understanding can, go along, can affect a friendship a long way. And I know you guys miss him too. Well, that's true, but I figured if he was on my block list, I mean, if he was on the block list, I mean, yeah, he did say he would unsub and everything, but I think whether you're subbed or not, if you block someone that are on the block list, I wanted to make sure he still wasn't on the block list, and I couldn't find him, so I figured, I thought, oh, if only I could reach out to him and tell him, give me one more chance. It was a horrible misunderstanding. I don't know. Maybe he did delete his account. You never know for sure. Yeah, yeah. Get him to come back, cause I miss him. You miss him. I mean, I think we all miss him. Maybe. Oh, um, hey Shan. What happened was that uh, what happened was like California Ford had made some comment, and Doctor Who said and Doctor Who said something that was not pleasing to her, so she blocks him and then hides him, and then I unhide him, and then he made a comment on another one saying she, he's like I got he's like one of your mods blocked me unsubbed. So you got to do with what you can do. That's the whole story, though, Shanny. Hi, Sunflower. Right. That's why I just wish, he'd give us another chance. But you're right. He may have just deleted his account. But let me see who we got in here now. Do we have enough people in here? Okay, we started off with Steve Areno. He's number 1. Jules is number 2. Steve Areno, Jules. Tammy's number 3. Atlas is number 4. And okay, I keep Spirit Stalker's number 5. Sunflower is number 6. Okay, we've got 6 people, so I think if you guys are ready, we can start. 6 people for right now. If you guys want to start the game, I said we'll be ending with old meathead Louie, and then we're gonna start off. And then after Louie, we go to Richard. We go to Richard Karn. Al from Home Improvement. Nothing's wrong, Sunflower. I was just telling them that, that I said that yesterday was Landon's birthday, and tomorrow's my mom's birthday, and I think they're going to celebrate their birthdays together as a birthday dinner tomorrow. We're going out for their birthday dinners, so I won't be here tomorrow. I won't be able to do a game night tomorrow, but I will be able to do one tonight, though. Is the bear wet dream from home? Yep, Al. Al from Home Improvement is Richard Karn, is who Richard Karn is. I remember Cheryl M saying that that she liked Richard Karn the best. Thank you, Tammy. I know Landon will appreciate it. My mom, I don't know so much, because I mean, once you get, I'm thinking once you get up to a certain age, it's just, they don't want to be reminded of that they're turning another year older. But yep, Landon turned 18 yesterday, and tomorrow my mom turns 73 tomorrow. Can't wait, Tammy. I wish I was crafty. All right. Are y'all, so if we're not going to, since we won't be having one tonight and the next one won't be until Monday, I suppose we probably better get a start on this game. You think so? You think, are y'all ready to start? What? Why Georgia? Is that where Family Feud's taped, in Georgia? I'd take the job in a heartbeat, though. A lot of people are saying that, that Steve Harvey's been doing it for 16 years, is that he's probably going to be hosting Feud forever. That's probably where yeah, I thought so. I thought that's probably where they filmed it. I thought it was from Universal Studios in Florida. But I could be wrong. Well, the film industry, would be great in Georgia, if I got into the film industry. I know, I'm just saying, ever since the Feud came back in 99, hosts have been there for 3 or 4 years. It's like Louie Anderson was there for 3 years, Richard was there for 4 years, John O'Hurley was there for 4 years, and Harvey, well, he's been there 16 years. I've heard different things of what happened to Louie. One person said he got fired for his off the camera attitude, and then another one I heard was that his contract was up and he was already starring in another show that he didn't have time to host game shows. So it's one of the two. I don't know which one though. Yeah, Louie's dead, but I'm saying, when he got fired from Family Feud in 2002. All right. So if you guys are ready, let's start the game. We're starting 30 minutes into the streams. And I do apologize for being late. I had fallen asleep a little bit, did not mean to, and then I was waiting for my phone to charge, and then all of a sudden I had misplaced my keys, which is why why I was a little over 30 minutes late, but I'm ready. Could find a foxy sweetheart black girlfriend in Atlanta, don't you worry. I'm sure there's a lot of good people. I mean, I would, of course, I'd bang a black chick. I said I think the only one who wouldn't bang a black person is if they were racist. And I know that none of this is that in here. To all the friends that have my Facebook, I can no longer receive messages. Sorry for the tease, but I got in trouble. Oh. Nah, it's a preference thing. And it's good for the... Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, you know, it's not a racist thing. Steve Arenos had me, you know, has been saying, you know, after you know who was a disappointment, you know, need to find a black chick, you know, I do much better with one. You know, I've had crushes. I've had some crushes on Chinese girls before. I won't lie. I thought Chinese and Asian girls were cute. I'm really into Latinas. Might take a trip to Colombia next year and come back with a wife. Start going to the local black church and mingle. Middle Eastern chick? Sure, why not? I mean, I prefer a Chinese girl or an Asian girl, but yeah, I'd do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. All right. Anyway, enough swingling and mingling. We got to get to. We should get to the game. I don't know about that, Chan. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I would do that. That kind of chick. Besides, wouldn't inbred one be just be doing it with her cousin or something anyway? Yeah, I'm not into that. I have friends with family in Mexico. We're planning on a trip to Colombia first, then following your trip to Mexico. Well, no, because that's basic. No, because that's kind of just like, you know, basically it's like if she doesn't have arms or legs, she can't move. It's like I'd have to carry them everywhere. A bimbo and got caught. Never again, just on live streams. No, no thanks. That's not my cup of tea either, Shankamp. All right, now you guys said you were ready, so if you're ready, I want to let me tell you guys right now that we have 6 more questions to go, and then after 6 questions, it's goodbye. It's goodbye, old meathead Louie, and hello to Richard Karn. Would you try anal? I'm not gonna stop with the questions, by the way. Oh, she's gonna go on and on and on. I prefer the natural ones. Yeah, you got us all revved up and slam the brakes. My former coworker had bad experience with anal. See, I don't think so. I don't think I'd try that, especially if they got so. If they had bad, if one of your former coworkers had a bad experience with anal. Poor Peter. Yeah, poor Peter is not here to enjoy this. All right. Now, like I said, now I'm wondering, you know, six questions, and then it's done with Louie. Are you guys about ready to be done with Louie and go in the cup of tea with Richard Karn? Are you about ready for Karn? Oh, speaking of that, Atlas. Speaking of this, swollen pecker. Um, I remember that, you know, I was in one, before John came on last night, I was in one stream, you know, and, you know, this guy was like, and this person was talking to this one girl, one large girl, and she's like, you know, she's like, he's like, would you play in my pecker? And then and of course we knew he was being a wise guy. So what did I say? Oh, I jumped in and said, She can't play in your pecker until you let go of yours. She can't play in your pecker unless you let go of it first. I, yeah, I think I said I was trying to be funny, but I guess I really did not pick up any laughs though, you know, in the stream last night. Anyway, let's get to the first question. All right, first question, and we're still on Louie. So here we go. 6 last questions with Louie. Okay. All right, well, here we go. We got the top 4 answers to this question. The question is, when is an elf not an elf? When he has his head up a skirt, then he's a goblin. Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting it. Yeah. He's definitely goblin what he would definitely wants to goblin what he sees up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and point. All right. Question to this is, we got the top 4 answers. Question is, name something in your bathroom that wouldn't work if your water was shut off. Hey, Square Grouper's here. Hey, Square Grouper. Let's see. Toilet. All right. I'm seeing toilet by Tammy. There you go, Tammy. Toilet is the number 1 answer. Let's see. Well, Square Grouper and Spirit Stalker both say shower. There you go. Shower is number 2. Now let's see what else we got. Not a dishwasher though. That's the first wrong answer. Tabs. Nope. Bidet. Nope. Washing machine. No. Not the sprinklers. I mean, you got the shower, but not the sprinklers. Sorry, I missed the question. I was texting John. Oh, yes. Oh, Cornbread Monster. Hey. Yeah, Rapper Cornbread. I knew by your name it was you. Oh boy, I forgot how lazy these questions are. No offense. Oh, Emma. Yeah, Emma. Hey, Emma. And there you go, Emma. All right, you're blue again, Emma. There you are. You're blue again. Bathtub. Yeah, bathtub is number 4. And Steve Areno, you got the sink. Sink or faucet, number 3. You're welcome, Emma. I mean, you were at one point a mod, so yeah. But it's a good thing you did ask for it back and everything, because, well, we just finished that question. But I've got another question, though, for you guys. All right. This one, like that one, was name something in your bathroom that wouldn't work if your water was shut off. And then they got all the answers. The toilet, shower, sink, or faucet, and bathtub. But here's a new question. Top 7 answers. Question is, if you wanted to set Frankenstein up on a blind date, name something about him you might not mention. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Jules. He's been dead. Number 6 is he's been dead. Not that he is a monster. Not that he's a monster. Okay, there you go, Jules. Yeah, he's got scars. Scars, number 4. 7 foot tall. Well, actually, he's 8 feet tall, but still, I understand what you were trying to say. You got it. Let's see. He's made from stolen body parts. Let's see. Yeah, but what traits does he have that makes him, you might not mention? He drinks Schlitz beer on his lunch break and smokes. Nope, he doesn't drink anything or smoke. So okay, there you go, Tammy. He can't talk or he grunts, number 7. And Jules says he has bolts coming out of his neck. There you go. There you go, Jules. Neck bolts is the number 1 answer. You might not mention Frankenstein has neck bolts if you're trying to set him up on a blind date. Huh, Grandpa. No, it's not he might kill you or Grandpa hates you, but it's but I mean, I'm sure his skin complexion does not look good, especially if he's all green. If I could, I would have added number 8 on there, and number 8's, and I'd say number 8, he's got somebody else's brain. That I would have said. Of course, that's not on there, but I said if I could add one and been on the survey, I would have said number 8, he has somebody else's brain. Oh, you forgot to like? Big feet. Yep, it's not that he has big feet or he's handsy, hence the stolen body parts. Yeah. Oh, he's electric. No, it's not that he's electric. This is something. I'm gonna go get some gummies, but I'll be gone. I'll be gone a couple hours where I'll still be live. Well, if you're gonna be gone, let's see. I'll probably be on here for about another. Let's see. I've gone 42 minutes, so probably about another hour and a half, which would be about. Let's see. If it's 6:21, no, I'll probably only be on for a couple hours more after that. Oh, bummer, Shan says. Well, I mean, you can at least, you can at least catch me next time on Monday since I won't be here tomorrow. He has a tantrum. Nope, he doesn't have a tantrum, stomps his feet and shouts, "Darny darn, 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 darn." Pothead women turn you on? If not, see y'all Monday, and much love, yous guys. Yeah, because you would usually say see you tomorrow, but I won't be here tomorrow. Okay, I'll make you erect as F-A-F then. A-F Ed. They do. He already has a wife. Oh. No, it's not that he already has a wife. Oh, wow, Shan. Oh, he has Mrs. Frankenstein. Not that he has Mrs. Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein is a good movie. You would hope that if there is a Mrs. Frankenstein, she has just these many traits as Frankenstein does. Hopefully, she has neck and her bolts and scars and 8 feet tall. And she's been dead and she can't talk or grunts either. It's not move slowly or bad breath or he has kids. There's something about his appearance that you guys aren't getting. Think about his appearance. No, he's not undead. He's been, I mean, number 6 is he's been dead. It's not really a zombie. Oh, yeah, you're thinking, there you go, Tammy. He's got green skin, number 2. Number 2, he has green skin. Now, you got to think about number 3. Number 3, you got to be thinking, because they're thinking, how Frankenstein. Number 3, they want you to think how Frankenstein's built, like what his shape is, what she's shaped like, Is everything on his head big? I mean, is everything big on him? It's not that he's tall, like a box. No, no. I mean, oh, well, no, he's not shaped like a box, but has a small. Okay, I will take that. I will take that, Tammy. Number 3, he has a flat head. Flat head, number 3. Hey, Skylar. Oh, we still have. Oh, we still have. No, I was about to go to the next one. No, we still have one more question to go. All right. Louie sometimes did this in the middle of a game, and I'm going to be doing it in the middle of a game right here now. All right. Next question. We got the top 8 answers to this next question, so it's a full survey. Question is, name something you associate with Switzerland. Okay, there you go, Jules. Chocolate or cocoa? Chocolate or cocoa, number 2. Chocolate or cocoa, number 2. Okay. Chocolate or cocoa, number 2. Let's see. Oh. Nope, not not a Volvo. Not ice either. Nope, not music either. Yeah, we have the chocolates. Okay, there you go. There you go, Jules. The Alps is the number 1 answer. The Alps. Army knives. There you go, Square Grouper. Knives is number 8. Watches. There you go, Tammy. Watches or clocks are number 3. Seems like all you got to get now is 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Not for peace, though, but okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Cheese. Cheese is number 6, and Jules says neutrality. There you go. Neutrality, number 5. Not the Volvo, that was just guess. Swiss bank accounts. Okay. Okay, yes. Yes, Steve Areno. Swiss banks, number 7. Number 7's banks. Yeah, we did get the cuckoo clocks from Tammy. We got that. Oh, Swiss bankers. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the sound set. I just had to silence you guys for a second and everything because I didn't want that loud blaring siren, hurting your ears or anything. But I think we're okay now. I think it went off the way, so. Okay, that's better. Okay, anyway, okay, hold on. Yeah, Spirit Stalker said, I don't think I mentioned this. Spirit Stalker said cheese. She did, so that's number 6. Okay. We gotta, let's see, what do we have left? Only one, and that's number 4. So it wouldn't be dancing or Swiss. Oh, Square Grouper also said Swiss cheese. Okay, Ricola, yodeling in the canyon. Nope, not yodelers, but it may have something to do with the canyon, though. Stupid shoes. Nope. Sound of Music. Nope, not that. Not windmills. Okay, Tammy got it. Skiing. Skiing. She got it. Skiing. There you go. Skiing is number 4. Those are 8 things you associate with Switzerland. Ah, Switzerland. The land of Swiss cheese. All right. 3 more questions. 3 more questions with Louie, and then bye-bye, Louie. All right, we got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, name something you do a lot of when you're sick. What do you do a lot of when you're sick? Yeah, you do a lot of, yeah, Atlas and Square Grouper, you do a lot of coughing, number 8. That's at the bottom of the survey, but, so you got coughing. Jules says sleep, Spirit Stalker says sleep, Tammy says sleep. Okay, there you go, you guys. Sleeping or resting is the number 1 answer. Sleeping or resting, number 1. Yes, Atlas, you drink. You do drink liquids. Number 3, drinking a lot of liquids. Oh, yeah, Jules, that is one thing they do. You do a lot of complaining. Number 5, complaining. Number 5. Eat eat soup. Well, you do drink liquids, but you don't eat. But they don't have soup up here. And not any sniffles. Oh, there you go. Spirit Stalker got one. Taking meds. Yep, taking medicine is number 6. Taking medicine is number 6, but not snuffling. But Jules did get throwing up, and Steve Areno got barf. Yep, puking, number 2. Let's see, one more you need. Yeah, just one more, and that's right in the middle, what you need, number 4. Make everyone else miserable. Nope, not make everyone else miserable. Or watching TV. Square Grouper got it, though. Sneezing. Sneezing. And I guess you could have almost had it too for blow nose, use tissues for splooge, but Square Grouper said the real thing, sneezing. So that's your 7 things that you might do when you're sick. And can you believe one of them is complaining? 2 more, then it's bye-bye Louie. All right. Next question. Oh, I'm a big baby when I'm sick. Oh, I think a lot of people are, they just can't, they just can't get the energy to do anything when they're sick. All right. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name a job only women used to have that you might see a man doing today. What is a job only women used to have that you might see a man doing today? I'll be back in a little bit if you're going to be live. Yeah, I'll be live in 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, yeah. You already, yeah. Okay, you already been answering. Let me see. Square Grouper says a teacher. A teacher. Yep, that used to be. That is number 6. A teacher. As early as early as the second grade, we have our first grade. We have men teaching us. Well, not the subjects I'm talking about, like art class, music class. Mm. First class, mainly I think is math in second grade today, or at least last time I was there. Let's see, what else do they have? Flight attendant. Okay, there you go, Jules. You got a flight attendant, number 3. And you also said a nurse. There you go, Jules. A nurse is the number 1 answer. Nurse. Spirit Stalker says telephone operator. Nope, not a telephone operator, but a waitress. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A food server, number 5. A food server. Not a prostitute, but there you go, Jules. A secretary is there. Secretary, number 2. Unless you guys consider a secretary a prostitute, they turn into one, real, as long as they've been in the job. Hi, Lewis. I went on a pub crawl when I was supposed to be resting after being in hospital for 6 days. You were testing your luck, weren't you? Hello there, everyone else in the chat. I'll be doing great tonight. Nuns. Nope, not nuns. But you just have one more to go. Freaking car alarm. Now I have to turn that off so you guys won't hear it all the time. Okay, well, I can hear it, but you can't hear it that much. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, finally they stopped it. Not a masseuse or an illegal masseuse. A stay-at-home parent. That's good. That is good, but that's not what. Well, if you're a stay-at-home parent, you may also be this. These answers are sexy. Secretaries do their best work under the desk. Sure did, man. I had glandular fever, was on 15 tablets a day, and still went on a pub crawl. Ooh. You're not afraid to test your luck, are you, Tammy? I missed your recent stream, Lewis, but I'm going to watch the replay. I like the topic. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope Jonathan's doing good. Hopefully be able to unblock you, Spirit Stalker. Where is Jonathan anyway? Nice car, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that very much, ACC. No, by a month later, I was back in hospital having surgery. Well, at least you got to have an adventure before you were put back in the hospital for surgery. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're a stay-at-home parent, you could also be this. Well, I don't know. But I mean, I'll tell you, this is done from home. It's even in the title. I was going to go to Jonathan's live stream last night, but my internet was acting up, complete dick, and there was nothing that I could have done. Had to stay in bed for 3 weeks after having surgery. Ooh. There you go, Jules. There used to be something I remember seeing on YouTube. She's a homemaker, don't you know? didn't really watch her much, but she's like June, call herself June the Homemaker. But yeah, there you go. That was, all right. This is the last Louie question, and then we go to Richard. So after this question, be ready to say bye-bye to Louie. In honor of that, we're going to do his last question. Top 4 answers to this question. Question is, name a drink a waitress might serve you from a pitcher. I don't know. I haven't heard from them today. Water. Okay, there you go, Jules. Water is the number 1 answer. Spirit Stalker says beer. There you go. Beer, number 3. Square and Jules say iced tea. Yep, iced tea, number 2. Who else said water besides Jules? Tammy did. Square Grouper did. All right. It's not, let's see, it's not lemonade or sangria or Sheen's Tiger Blood or juice or a margarita, really. It's something that you see me with all the time. Hello, my favorite people. There's Jonathan. There's Jonathan. Okay. No, it's not milk. Okay, Tammy got it. Tammy got it. Or actually, Tammy and Square and Jules all got it. And Steve Reno got it. Yeah. Soda, number 4 is soda. Number 4 is soda. Now, as I said, after we were done, we're done with Louie's questions. Bye-bye, Louie. And now welcome to the Richard Karn questions. Richard Karn questions. Bye-bye, Louie. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, first question that Richard asked. What time did I come on? I came on about, let's see, about 5:39. I had fallen asleep, and then I thought to myself, and then I had misplaced my keys, so I was looking for my keys, and I thought, be there as soon as I can get there. So I am. I just woke up. I still haven't had a chance to unblock her yet, but I'm going to right after this live stream. Oh, by the way, Jonathan, I wanted to go ahead and tell you that in case you don't see my message, I do want to tell you that yesterday was Lennon's birthday, of course, and tomorrow is my mom's birthday. And I asked, are we going out tonight for their birthdays tomorrow? And my dad told me we are and everything. So I said, this is the last one you're going to get until Monday. There will be no live stream tomorrow due to going out for family birthdays. So no, you'll just have one tonight, and you won't have one tomorrow. Okay, I just thought I'd point that out since you hadn't noticed it yet. All right. Anyway, let's get to the first Karn question. Let's ask what Karn asked. All right, here we go. Yep, I'll have a great time tomorrow. I know I will, before going to work. All right, here we go. First Karn question was the top 6 answers to this question. What's the one thing people lie about the most? What's one thing people has been lying about the most? There you go, Spirit Stalker. People lie about their age the most, and age is the number 1 answer. Age is the number 1 answer. Their looks? No, not their looks. Not their looks, but they do. But Tammy got one. They do lie about their money or income. Number 2. Not their penis size, though. Or, well, you could sort of get penis size in there, but not mainly about the penis size, though. Just got to get a little more involved in that answer. Then again, who knows? He could get really crazy because he might be saving up his energy. No, it's not who the daddy is. Well, we did, yeah, money, how much money we make. Oh, there's Tim. Hey, Tim. And there you go, Tim. Weight is number 3. Weight is number 3. Not Riz, but Spirit Stalker got job title. Yep, jobs, number 6. Jobs. How much money they make? Yeah, we did get money and income. We did get that one. Their height? Nope, they lie about their weight, but not their height. Age. We did get age, and that's okay. Happy birthday to both of Landon and your mom. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. Peyronie's disease? No, no disease. Hi, Spirit. You are super duper cool. Thank you, ACC. I appreciate that. Jules is here. Spirit Stalker is here, Jonathan, just to let you know that they are single when they're not. No, actually not that. I think being batshit crazy should be one of the answers, but they don't have it, Steve Areno, unfortunately. Help us, Tim. I can see that she's here. Hi, Steve. Baggage. You gotta be more specific, like what kind of baggage? What about their gender? Nope, they don't lie about their gender. They don't lie about kids, but before they had kids, they do lie about how much they're having of this. What did they have a lot of before they made the kid? Because that's one of the answers here. Hi, Wolverine. Hello, Smyrno. That's it. That's it, Square Grouper. That's what I was looking for. They lie about sex. Number 4. Oh. And I didn't even know Josh was in here. And Josh is in here and shoots me a $2 super chat. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it, man, very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're awesome, Josh. Oh, and Jonathan, I sent your link to a friend of mine that loves paranormal. It's starting to rain again, so I'm going to put my window up for good this time. Because it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. The inside of my car door is going to get a little wet if I don't, or have it down a little bit to get this freaking fly out of here. Okay. She used to do paranormal, but now she can't do very much of that right now. I heard penis size. Well, yeah, but I said, I'm not sure if sex had, had anything to do with that or not. I figured it meant, how much they've had. They're lying about it on their job application, according to this. They're also lying about this, too. Yeah, since I was able to come last night. If you do a live stream tonight, I will come if you do a live stream. Hello, Damon Russia. If I know I'm saying Russia right. I don't know if I'm saying Russia right, though. Will you get out of here, you freaking fly? Hold on, I'm gonna try to, keep my window open a little bit more to see if I can get this freaking fly out of here. These flies. Okay, well, hold on. They still have one more. They haven't guessed yet. What? First, you got to find out what they lie about most on their. People lie about most. So they got their age, their money, their income, their weight, their sex, and their jobs. But there's one more thing. There's one more thing. What is another thing people lie about the most? It's like they could, it's like if you're gonna lie about it, lie. But it's like they could find you and notice that you're lying about it. Not their criminal record or their height. So I have maintained 10K views this week for 3 days. Wow. Finances? Nope, not their finances. We've already got their money or their income. So what they need, what they want now most is, basically your your lo- your location about where you live. Oh, I just said it. I didn't mean to say it. But it's about a location though. Have you ever been in 18 episodes of The Mighty Boosh? Nope, I have not. Yeah, your address or where you live. Where you live is number 5. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the first question Richard Karn asked on his version of Feud. That was the first Richard Karn question. Hope that fly got out of here now. All right. Now, this is going to be. Now, I'm going to tell you. Some are. This next question. Some are real people. Some are not. What do I mean by some people are not? Well, you'll get it as soon as you get this question. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Name a famous George. Name a famous George. Did you guys see my live highlight from last night? You can hear Ben say something at the very beginning of the YouTube short. You got to put it in your headphones. It's not Curious George, Spirit Stalker, but there you go, Square Grouper and Tammy and Tim. Yep, George Bush is the number 1 answer. George Bush. Probably because he probably was number 1 because W was president when this was made. Let's see. George Washington. Yep, Washington is just below Bush at number 2. George, not George Lucas or George Jefferson. Yeah, we do have Bush. We do have Washington. Not George Carlson or George of the Jungle. Boy George. Nope, not Boy George, the singer. Or George Whipple. Okay, Tim got one. George Clooney. George Clooney is number 3. Yep, George Clooney, number 3. They got one more person. I know George Jefferson married Wheezy. He just didn't make the survey. Now the last guy. There's one more person on this. People who are alive. One's a character that somebody played, and one's a cartoon character. So there's one real person on here, but they dead. In fact, they were dead when this question was made. They've been dead for like 30 years. It's not George Lopez. Here you go, Jonathan. This is my other friend that loves paranormal. I also have a couple very funny AI YouTube videos posted that I posted today. It's not George Jefferson. Nope, not George of the Jungle. Ankylos, I had several new subscribers last night, and there was one in particular that was amazing and huge into the paranormal. We got along so well. George Strait. Nope, not George Strait. Not George Strait. George Michael. I like the George Michael answer, but it's not George Michael. Yep, she's one of them. She loves paranormal. Oh, George Hamilton's a good one, and so is George Takei, but neither one of them made the survey. George Gervin? Nope, not George Gervin. There's one real person. There's one more real person and everything, you know. But the hint is they're dead though. More hint, they were dead when this question was taken, but they just know that they're, you know, a famous George. It's not George Carlin, not George Clinton. So far, Steve Arena, you've got George Bush, George Washington, and George Clooney. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. That's who I was looking for. George Burns, number 4. George Burns. She was in here earlier. Yep. He's the last real person. Number 5 is a character somebody plays on TV, and number 6 is a cartoon character. I'll give you that right now. Number 5 is a character they play, that one of the people play on TV. It's a character on TV, and and then number 6 is a cartoon character, George. That's very interesting. Hopefully they'll come to my live stream soon. Not George the Grinch. There's somebody called George the Grinch. Hey, handsome, I had texted you earlier when the stream started. Yeah, she did. She said hey everyone, just an FYI, Matt's live. Because I forgot to notify people again. I said I feel bad about not notifying people this time since I won't be here tomorrow. It stopped raining, so I rolled the window back down. Awesome, brother. I can't wait after she gets out of the hellhole place that she's living in right now and get housing. That's probably one of the things she wants to do is paranormal activity and ghost hunting. It's not Curious George. He's not the cartoon. He's not the George cartoon character. There's another George cartoon character. Oh, you did? I'll have to check that. Well, if she goes live tonight, she'll probably be live tonight. You can come into her live stream if you want. Jules, I just woke up about 40 minutes ago. I'll definitely share her out tonight. Not George Jones. You streaming Saturday night, John? There you go. That's what I was looking for. He's the cartoon character, Tammy. George Jetson is number 6. George Jetson, number 6. And now number 5 is a character. I'll go ahead and tell you, you know. I can tell you who the actor that plays him, you know, but this is off a popular this character is off a popular 90s show. This character that one plays is a popular George off a 90s TV show. I'm not sure yet. I got to kind of fill it out because Ben has not been very active today and Kayla won't even talk to me. I don't know why. It was a show about, you know, a comedian. It was just a show about a comedian. And there's this guy on there that played George. It was on the I don't know if that helps. Yeah, George Costanza. George Costanza, number 5 is George Costanza. That's the famous Georges they listed in this survey. And that's the second Richard Karn question. Yeah, I wanted to say Jason Alexander, but I knew that if I said Jason Alexander, I could have given it away. I almost did. I almost thought about saying, he's played by Jason Alexander. Okay, let's see how great you do on this one. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, what's the first thing you and your spouse will do when your last child leaves the nest? What's the first thing you and your spouse will do when your last child leaves the nest? Yeah, Jonathan, because I'll either be streaming or at work, so Saturday night looks like the floor is all yours again. Celebrate. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. They celebrate. Number 2. They celebrate. I thought Cry would be there, but Spirit Stalker Cry's not there. Sell the house. Yeah, okay. They would move into a smaller home. Number 4. Timbo got that one. Sex. Okay, there you go, Jules. Make love. Make love. Number 5. Make love. So their last one left the nest, and then they decide to make love again. Plan for another baby to come. Move to Florida and throw a party. Not exactly, but you could be doing this if you did it. Spirit Stalker said it. So did... Oh, Scratching Boomers said it too. Hey, Scratching Boomers. Didn't see you in here. Well, Scratching Boomers is in here too, and he just said it along with Spirit Stalker. Yeah, vacation. That's the number 1 answer, a vacation. Now, let's see what you don't have. You just don't have number 3. Wouldn't be divorcing. Yeah, okay. There you... Oh, Cheryl got it. Change up their bedroom. Yeah, redecorate the room. Number 3. They're going to redecorate they're going to redecorate their child's room. Number 5. The last child moved out of the nest or leaves the nest, so why not? Don't need an empty room. Okay. All right. This is the first short Karn question. First short Karn question. We got the top 3 answers to this question. Name something you steal from work. You can't stay long. I have plans tonight. All right, Cheryl. Well, Cheryl, I'm going to tell you that I won't be on here tomorrow, Cheryl, because my son had his birthday yesterday and my mom has it tomorrow, and I think we're both going to celebrate both their birthdays tomorrow for a birthday dinner, so I won't be here tomorrow. I just thought I might let you know that ahead of time, Cheryl. So there won't be any live stream tomorrow, unfortunately. The next one will be Monday. Jules, I got your message. You look very beautiful in that picture. And what did you say you would steal from? No, you wouldn't steal lunch or hearts, but there you go, Spirit Stalker. You could steal pen or pencils. Pens or pencils, that's the number 1 answer. Supplies, you got to be specific, Scratching Boomers. What kind of supplies? Not a stapler. They don't steal the computer. Yeah, they steal paper. Number 3. Number 3, paper. Just thought I might let you know that, Cheryl. Okay, so you got paper, number 3. Just got to get number 2 now. It's not a typewriter or stamp. Speaking of making love, Bianca was such a dirty little today. Ooh. She knew it was the weekend and she wanted to get active, I guess. It's not toilet paper or toilet roll or drinks. No, I think all these they're stealing. It's a bunch of... We got pens and pencils. That was number 1. It's not tape. Bianca be getting a workout. It's not glue they steal. You got pens and pencils and paper, and what could be the second one? I washed myself a few days ago. Thank you very much. Mind your own business, PW Fist. Stamps. Let's see. Not stamps. Oh, Scratchy Boomer, you got it. Paper clips. Paper clips. Paper clips. Number 2 is paper clips. There you go. That's all. That's all 3 of them. More like 3 days ago. More like 4 days ago. Thank you for getting them out of here. You know what? I said, you know, a good thing about the trolls coming in here is I know I'm still popular. I know I'm still popular by them. All right. I mean, I must be popular if they decided to come in my stream. Anyway, next. Cool. No one cares. L stream. Then Sosoa, why do I have 11 people in here then? If it's an L stream, why do I have 11 people in here? I like my sideburns, the gray in the sideburns, but the rest I'm gonna keep and everything. But yeah, I'm getting the gray part of my sideburns off. I'm shaving those off. I don't want to be seen with my sideburns gray. Yes, Showa and everything. He says no one cares. L stream. Yeah, if it's an L stream, then why do I have 11 people in here? Because at the time I had 11, now I've got 9. I like your sideburns, or just maybe switch it up, try something new, you handsome devil. Thank you. Okay, next question is this question. Now, this is a question. Now, Richard Karn asked this question. He said, we ask 100... Okay, before... Told him the gray suited him. Yes, she said it suits me well. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Top 5. Question is, we ask 100 married men, name something your wife does to show she's angry with you. What is something a wife does to show she's angry with you? Anybody that's married or has been married before, you know. No, it's not a divorce. It's not a divorce, and she doesn't slam the door. She doesn't throw things. Okay, being silent. Yeah, the gray does suit him. I was just thinking if he cleaned up a little bit, maybe he'd feel better. I was growing a beard last night, so I had to shave. Yeah, I usually shave every day. Scratching Boomer says being silent. Tammy says ignore him, and Spirit Stalker says silent treatment. There you go. The silent treatment. That's the number 1 answer, the silent treatment. She doesn't leave the house or slap him, but there you go, Spirit Stalker. She won't cook for him, number 2. She will not cook for him. I hope she wouldn't key the truck. Yeah, you're not getting any action or hard anal when your wife's mad at you. She doesn't total your car. I like a bit of scruff. Sure, let me check real quick. Put him in the doghouse. Oh, he's already in the doghouse if his wife is angry with him, I'm sure. No, it's not make him sleep on the sofa, but that is a good one. That's a good guess, though. I like that guess. Nope, it won't. Yeah, Tammy just guessed that. It's not sleep on the sofa. I think this person would probably would try to be the responsible adult and just, you know, it's not make him disappear on a cruise ship. Yeah, sure. We did say, you know, number 2, she won't cook for him. She won't cook for him. That's another way she's angry with him. But she doesn't do anything to his car. Like he she doesn't cost him bunches of money out in debt damages. Take all money out of joint bank account. No, okay, there you go, Tammy. She talks loud or yells at him. She talks loud or yells at him, number 4. Talks loud or yells at him, number 4. So you've got number 4, just got to get 3 and 5 now. Keep it all inside until resentment builds up. Well, she's not keeping it all built up and everything. You know, she's giving, I mean, she's showing him, you know, she's not pleased with him. No, she's not going to throw his clothes in the street or talk shit to her friends or suck off the po' boy. She's giving him some, you know, but I'll let you know, she's telling you, she's not, I mean, she's telling you, she's telling the guy, I'm not pleased with you right now. It's not cry or complain to his mom. 20 guy cream pie. Well, actually, he doesn't say anything to her, Jules. This is another way, you know, that you know, she's just saying, you know, not talking to you. Go away. I don't want to see you. Well, she doesn't look for the makes him a cuck. No. And she doesn't leave for the night either. She'll stay there, but I mean, it's not going to be pleasant there, you know. He's going to get a bunch of not so pleasant not some so friendly faces. F's the pizza delivery person. Not insults him, but she doesn't insult him or change the locks, but she will but I say number 3 and 5 is a good way to just say, you know, I'm not talking to you. Leave me alone. That's probably what they're saying. So no, she would. Oh gosh, hire a hit person. Just give him the stink eye. Okay, there you go. There you go, Tammy. She'll give him dirty looks. Number 3. Number 3 is dirty looks. But number 5 is not hire a hit person. Tim, did you check out my YouTube short from the highlight from Livestream last night? Ben says something at the very beginning after I said, we're trying to get Ben closer. Yeah, we got the silent treatment. That's been said. The silent treatment was said. I'm black from the waist down. You say that all the time, Jonathan. What you talking about, Willis? I remember that, I remember seeing on Facebook, they're like, you know, name an old show that you used to watch without mentioning the show. Say a quote from the show. So the show I was identify is, I put the quote as, what you talking about, Willis? There's only one living person left in what's it called? What was the show called? I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Spirit Stalker, when is your surgery? I feel like I haven't talked to you in months. Different stroke. Oh yeah, different strokes. No, he doesn't need all the yellow pudding pops left. I love that show. I used to watch that all the time. Spirit Stalker, I'll be praying for you. We all will. Sigh a lot. No, she's not. I mean, she doesn't want to be in his presence. So, you know, if she doesn't want to be in his presence and he ends up in the same room she is, then she's just going to choose to what? Hip surgery's recovery is easier than you think. Yeah, she'll just, there you go. Yeah, Tammy got the right answer. She'll just walk away. Walk away. Number 5 is walk away. Yeah, we know a lot of people in here. You know, some loyal people in here, our loyal friends in here. Some of them are having health problems. Okay, had it 3 years ago. I mainly needed help getting groceries. I hope so, because last doc almost killed me. Oh gosh, he almost killed you? Amy says, hello, Tammy. I'm guessing Tammy must know this person. I'm supposed to get both knees done and my right hip in the next 5 years. Killed you from hip surgery? I might need eye surgery to contact a very narrow fluid tube. Wow. Maybe you can escape it. I don't know, though. All right. Orthopedic surgeons are the worst, but I might be biased. I'm going to order a shitload of ghost equipment this paycheck. He hit my frontal nerve and damaged me. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I mean, that frontal nerve. Can't believe that almost killed you. Yeah, that should have been a malpractice suit, as in a mal. I think Jonathan meant to say spirit soccer. That should have been a malpractice lawsuit. Thank you, Amy. Amy, what we're doing here is that we had just finished up another question, and we got off topic for 1 sec, but yeah, I mean, sometimes we just break for talk, but yeah, what we really do here is our game. So, I was thinking, if you came for the game, Amy, would you like to play with us? I'm just waiting on more tests to see if I need the surgery. It causes pressure to build up, which gives me migraines. Oh, migraines are never good. But if that will help you, then all power to you. All power to you. Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, and I said it's perfect the way it is, because it says that it's only my right eye, Jonathan. Because we got 7 people in here, 14 likes, so it's like everything's coming in sevens. And also, what's coincidental is this next survey is 7 answers too, so it's all the sevens right now. Well, it went down to 6, but still. Here's the question. Top 7 answers to this question. Name something you wouldn't want a visitor to find in your home. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Shelby. That's the question. No, he means no. They don't mean money. They mean like bad things. Bad things. Not exactly mold or guns. Not even crazy pills. Not drugs. Not drugs or kids or my box of fun. I'm a tough cookie. It's going to take me that. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep me down. Erectile dysfunction pills? Tammy, I know you are, and you don't take shit from anybody either. I could have told you that. I've known Tammy for, how long have I known her? I think I've known Tammy since about 2021, because I met her in Mirage Stream, so I've known her for probably about 4.5 years or so. Okay, anyway, I saw something. Yeah, you don't want dirty, you don't, yeah, something you want to find in your house, not dirty. Oh, trash all over. Okay, there you go, scratching boomers. Dirt or trash is number 3. Dirt or trash. Used tampon collection? No, but you're very close, Steve Areno. You're very close, though. You're very close. Used tampon collection? No, but you're so close to the answer, though. Scat art? No. Dirty clothes? Yep, dirty laundry, number 2. Dirty laundry, number 2. LOL. Gross Steve. G.G. Allen's brother, Merle, did a scat art piece once and sold it for a big chunk. Mouse poop? Okay, not exactly mouse, but you did say but you did say rodents. Yeah, rodents, number 7. And an unmade bed? Nope, not an unmade bed, but there you go, scratching boomers. You say roaches, there you go, scratching boomers. Bugs is the number 1 answer. Bugs. Bugs. Bathtub full of human feces after the plumbing broke. Nope. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Dirty dishes is number 6. Dirty dishes, number 6. Freaking loud. Wow. Okay, wow, with the right person. With the right person, John, she's saying. Okay, use condoms everywhere. Okay, that's what I was looking for, Tammy. Yep, condoms are number 5. Condoms. You would hope when your friend's visiting you, you hope they don't find condoms in your home. Number 5. What have you not got so far? You just don't have number 4 so far. Hello, Seema. Not empty vodka bottles everywhere. But it's something that it's not animal hair. You look like a cuddler. That's why I was asking. But not when I go to bed, John. No, it's not sex toys, but it's something kind of like that. I like to have my own blanket. I know what you're going to say. No soap. Don't even think about it. Porn tapes. Oh, okay, there you go, scratching boomers. Pornography is number 4. That is the last thing that you would hope you wouldn't want a visitor to find in your house. Number 4 is pornography. And Playboy magazines would have made it too. There you go. Yep. I think that one time you can actually say pornography is an answer in Family Feud, in a Family Feud question. I figured when I saw that last night, or maybe today, I was like, oh, they're gonna have a ball when they see that. My visitors see all that shit every time. Okay. Okay, we got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, tell me a place where kids hear naughty words for the first time. Where do kids hear naughty words for the first time? I do, Jonathan. My teddy bear's wearing them. The garage. Not exactly the garage, but yeah, Jules and Spirit Stalker say at home. Yep, at home, number 2. Not at a restaurant. But yeah, there you go, scratching boomers and Spirit Stalker. At school or the playground. That's the number 1 answer. At school or the playground. But not their grandparents' house, though. And not at a bar, surprisingly. Grandma's bingo night. Mommy or daddy while driving. Well, I mean, no, not while they're driving. But, so it's not naughty words they hear in the car. A movie. No, you're close. You're close, Scratching Boomers, but not quite a movie. Yeah, we do have Playground. School or Playground was number 1. Okay, there you go, Steve Arenos. The television. Number 3 is the television. But not the radio. Jonathan, do bears shit in the woods? Mine might in your undies. That's right, John. She still, Annie still, Tammy still has your undies. I don't think she's going to give them back to you unless you pay for them. Unless you pay a ransom price to her. Sporting events. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. A sporting event, number 5. And sometimes at sporting events, Murray State games, I might let my tongue slip a little bit. And I think I know what you mean by a little slip of the tongue. So sporting event, I can relate to that. Number 4. Well, I guess you can hear these in number 4. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Shame, PPK. I try not to, since I've got an 18-year-old next to me, I try not to and everything. Now, if it's going to be a competitive game the way I am and everything, you know, they won't let me go to competitive games. They say competitive games could be too much for me because I hate when I lose, because I hate when our team loses. Love you too, Jonathan. She had my He-Man undies for the longest time. I thought it was your Superman undies. Did you have He-Man undies she took too? Was that okay to ban that troll, PPK? Which one was it? Let me see who the last one that was hidden was. I think so, because the thing is, he typed in and then and I knew what the next letters were going to be. I was like, don't you dare Shope. Don't you dare say that. But you banned him, so you know we're all good. Maybe Matt. I'm innocent until proven guilty. We can at least prove you dirty and everything. You like still Jonathan's undies with little brown spots in them. You still Jonathan's undies with little brown spots in them. Tammy, you bad girl, you. All right, next question. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Unsmurf me if you like. Unsmurf you? Why? Annie, you did nothing to do. You did nothing to become unsmurfed. Now, people I have unsmurfed before, you know. Who's somebody that I have unsmurfed, that I've unsmurfed before? I don't know, because every time I find out they're unsmurfed, I smurf them back. Jules, I'm the height of a ninja. Okay, oh, wait a second. I was about to say next question, but you still haven't got number 4 yet. And this is so... Number 4, you could hear these, not where a child hear naughty words anywhere. He sent him on a banning spree. Sounds like he's unhappy with my job. Oh. No, I think he's just being silly. Oh, I love it, Tammy. I don't know if I bring any skills to that table. You distract Jonathan, Jules. I do the stealing. To the underwear To Jonathan's underwear, she does the stealing for sure. No, not daycare. In fact, it's not even a specific place. It's just out on the... When somebody says, I ought to kick you out onto the... Atlas, what clip on your page? I promise I won't. Hey, Mendo. No, it's not the amusement park. It's not really any place, you know, this is just random, you know, they're just saying, you're, where did you hear it? Okay, there you go, Jules. She got it. Out on the streets. Streets is number 4. Streets. Out on the streets, number 4. By the way, Annie, we're thought I might tell you we're done with old meathead Louie and his questions. So now we're on the Richard Karn questions. So these questions are from 2002. All right. Now the next question I was going to give you, it's an easy one, so you'll do just fine with it. Top 4 answers to this question. Jules, I'm used to sneaking around as I go to haunted locations and have a habit of scaring people. Oh, we'll be a gang sometime, John. Question is, name something you buy at a baseball game. What's something you buy at a baseball game? Oh, yep, there you go, Mendo and Tammy and Spirit Stalker. A hot dog. That's the number 1 answer, a hot dog. What else would you buy? Drink. What kind of drink? Okay, there you go, Mendo. Beer. Beer, number 2. Jill says popcorn, number 3. Just got to get that last wing. What's that last thing? Not hat or mat or meth or pot or pretzel. No, not steroids or merchandise. It's still another food. It's not burgers, though. Souvenirs? Nope. Message you, John. Well, they serve, you know, hot dogs, beer, and popcorn at games. What else do they serve? It's not pizza or nachos. Think of little tiny... Well, yeah, it's price. It might be pricey food. Oh, Mendo got it. Peanuts. Number 4 is peanuts. Get your peanuts. Get your hot dogs. Get your beer. Get your popcorn. Get your peanuts. Oh. I said, let's hopefully, you know, not... let's hopefully hope we never have a bad encounter with a waiter or waitress because of this question. We got the top 5 answers to this question, and the question is, name something a waiter can do for revenge when a customer is nasty to them. What's something a waiter can do for revenge when a customer is nasty to them? Because whatever you do to distract Jonathan, don't spank him. He loves it. I think she's trying to say don't spank. I think Tammy is trying to say don't spank Jonathan, Jules. That's my job. Spit in food? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Mendo and Spirit Stalker and Boomers. They spit in their food. Number 1. That's the number 1 answer. They spit in their food. They don't splooge in their eggs or overcharge them, though, or put pubes on their burger. They do something with the food, like spitting in it. Oh, he'd be the one spanking me. No pubic hair in any meatloaf. No, he wouldn't ask them to leave. But I'm thinking what this waiter does and everything, he could lose his job if he tried any of this. Give them a little bit of food. No, it's not give them a little bit of food. You still give the full person. Take their... okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Number 2 is slow service. Number 2, slow service. chuck the food at them. Not chuck the food at them or cuss them out. I saw on the news once somebody pooped in the chocolate ice cream. Ew. Tammy, I'm very much a bedroom submissive. All right, Jonathan, we should be here when you get back. We should, at least. Mm. What do you think? What's something else that they might do? Now you said that. Well, I mean, you were close when you said chuck the food at them, but I mean, it is something about it. I've seen a guy in Spain chase a rude customer with a machete out of a restaurant. No, you don't overcharge them. My grandpa used to be a trucker in a picking company in Texas. A guy fell into a vat of pickles and wasn't found for weeks. Almost makes me think, you know. That makes me think. Tammy, Jules, do you ever let go of John when Jonathan's with you guys? Do any one of you girls when you're with him, you ever let go of Jonathan's pickle? You know what I mean by pickle, don't you? Eh, yeah. You gonna? I said, is any time did Jonathan tell you any to let go of this pickle? Give them decaf instead of hold on. Scratching Boomer's got one. Yeah, number 3. Scratching Boomers. Spell something on them. Just got to get number 4 and 5. So, Jules, don't tell Jonathan. Otherwise, we can't steal his undies. Give them decaf instead of regular coffee. Nope. It's always stuck in the freezer. Oh, Tammy says it's always stuck in the freezer. We can't get it because it's always stuck in the freezer. Jules, just got to show her, Jules and John. Gonna stare like a deer in headlights. I'm on Instagram, but I don't really post anything though. Well, you can't ban them from the restaurant, but you can do this. Had to put the hall light off and get mom settled into bed for the night. Oh, that's good. That's fine, Andy. You're still good. We've still got time. We've still got time. So, Annie, the question is, name something a waiter can do for revenge when a customer is nasty to them. And you don't ask them to leave. I mean, you would today, but I don't. So I don't know why that's not on the survey. I don't know why that's not on the survey, but I'm sure we've all dealt with. I don't know. It's not refuse service. Not refuse service. But if he does number 4 and number 5, they may ask for somebody else next time. And hurt everything. Write down their credit card number and have a field day on Amazon. Nope, not that. And what if they decide to pay in cash? Then you can't do that either. Wouldn't be able to do that if you paid in cash. Sell credit card info on the dark web. No. Atlas, go check it out right now. Be right back. Water down their drinks. We've already got that they spell something on them. I mean, they're not affecting their drinks and everything. They're affecting the food. I mean, they've already spit in it, but there's something else they do to it as well. threaten them. No, it's not threatening them, but you're not very nice to them, you know. You are giving, you have this kind of a attitude with them. Drop it on the ground. Nope. Calling the cops on them. Not undercook the food or eat some of their food. You are being this way. Well, it's not, well, if a customer, yeah, if a customer is nasty to them, they can have this kind of I can't say it. It would, it would be this kind of, you know, temper that they have, you know. Like, what kind of temper do they have? A lot of people might just say, you know what, you have a, not have sex with their spouse. You don't know if they're married yet or not. Now, Jonathan, don't take this the wrong way, but I think Jonathan has blue eyes, but when he's in his room with the red lights, it looks like he has dark black eyes. Yeah, they'll get an attitude. They'll get an attitude. Yeah, Mendo, number 4 is they have a bad attitude. And number 5, they're doing something again with the food. I mean, they've already spit in it, but they're also going to decide that, you know, oh, I won't get caught. I'll just be like, you know, be nasty to me. I'm going to be nasty to him. Enjoy it. And yes, somebody touched your food and everything before it brought out. That'll teach them. No, it's actually, they don't put poison in their food or put a bug in it. What they do is they put their own little contraption in there. Something that everybody has, you know. It's not that they put laxatives. We did that we had to stop every 30 minutes. But laxatives, wow. Atlas, I am Instagram illiterate. I'll figure it out after the stream. Pipe bomb in their steak. Well, you wouldn't pipe a bomb, dip their foreskin. Oh, well, actually, you're not dipping their foreskin in the chill. Yeah, we got spit in their food. Not spit, saliva in their water, but we got spit in their food. But there's something, there's one thing that you haven't got yet. Which one can that be? Boomers, my dog got a hold of my dad's once. She learned the hard way. Jules, you want to see what I look like too? You wouldn't nut on their food, but you wouldn't leave it alone and everything. You definitely put something of yours in there. Nope, not pee in their Coke. This is something you do with the food. You might stick what in there? And you've got 4 options to choose from, whichever one you want to put in. Not boogies. Not your hair. Yes, this is for revenge. You could put like, or if you want to, you could put, you know, the hole in there, and then you'd have 4 or 5 holes. Yeah. Stick John's D in the mashed potatoes. She spent most of the day outside, boomers. Fingernail. Okay. Where did you put your fingers? So where did you put your finger with your fingernails? No, they didn't put semen inside the food. They put the food, you know, if they, yeah, they put their finger in the food. Number 5 is they put their finger in the food. That's what 5 ways that a waiter can do for revenge when a customer is rude to them. So let's not ever be rude to them, or we could fall under one of these spells. I'd have been thinking they would have been saying, call the manager. Nope. All right. Here we go. Next question. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something people do which requires a partner. I had my whole ass in there, but thumb in there. Sex. Okay, there you go. There you go, Scratching Boomers. Have sex is number 2. Have sex is number 2, but not marriage. Yeah. There you go, Tammy. Dancing. Do-si-do. Dancing is number 1. Moving. No, not moving. Hard anal. Well, we already got have sex, you know. I don't know if they... I think that's already been said. Jonathan, I think my dad's spirit was with me today. You told me about that, Annie. I think your dad's spirit probably was with you today. Especially if you were in a pickle. There's that pickle word again. You were in a pickle. Okay. No, it doesn't take 2 to do a duet or have babies. Oh, repeat. Steve Areno, question is, name something people do which requires a partner. It's definitely from a rap song. Tennis. Okay, there you go, Jules. Play tennis. Play tennis is number 4. Play tennis is number 4. But it's not seesaw. Or ping pong. Or mutual masturbation or video games. Wouldn't be having phone sex either. Not checkers. There are 2 other things you can play in this survey, but what else would they be? Takes 2 to steal John's undies. Hard anal. No, it doesn't take. They don't say it takes 2 to kiss. Or have a bad buddy cop film. That's no lie, Atlas. Nope, marriage is not there. Having sexual intercourse is not there, and kissing is not there. John, I think I've proven that it's possible without a partner. Not foot jobs or a kiss. Well, no, not football. I mean, well, okay, well, actually, Tammy, I'll probably give you football because number 6 is play ball. Play ball. And football, so yeah, there you go. I'm going to give you number 6. Play ball. So you figured out one of the things you do which requires a partner. There's one more thing you got to do, and one more thing that you would have to help with them. It's not a hand job or a piggyback ride or whining or arguing, though. Or nagging. Oh, wait. Steve Arena, you got it. Play cards. Play cards is number 3. Play cards is number 3. So you got all the playing. Now number 5 is something that you got to train for. I'll tell you, number 5, you got to train this if you want to be if you want any job to if you want a... I've heard that they have to have that they have to do this, if they're if they're wanting to be a lifeguard, or if they want to be a surgeon, or or have just somebody help them, if they're dying, then it would take 2 to... No, not the facials they're looking for. They're looking for somebody to help them do or or it takes two for someone to help someone. Yeah, CPR. CPR is number 5. CPR number 5. That's the those are the things which requires a partner. Now, before I go on to this next question, I could see Jonathan. I could see Jonathan dancing with both Jules and Tammy, and then it's like he'll be dancing with one of them, and then he'll be like and then he runs to dance to the other one, and then you'll see somebody else dancing with Jules, and he'll be like, or someone else dancing with Tammy, and Jonathan's back, and he'll be like, "May I cut in?" Anyway, okay, here we go. We've got this. This would be a really good one. This would be a really good one. I think John's pickle is called Frankenstein, as he keeps slamming it in the freezer. But you couldn't fit Frankenstein in the freezer, though. Okay, anyway, here's the question. We got the top 5 answers to this next question. Next question is, name something kids are embarrassed to have their mothers do to them in public. What is something kids are afraid their mothers will do to them in public? Kiss them? Yo, there you go, Scratching Boomers. Kiss them is the number 1 answer. But not hug them. Not hug them, just kiss them. No, it's not hard to tell them I love you. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker and Scratching Boomers. Yeah, it's hard to spank them in public, number 2. Some kids are embarrassed to get spanked in public, number 2. Spank them. Yell at them. Okay, I think for Spirit Stalker's answer at yell at them, I'm going to give you number 3 for scolding them, because, yeah, Steve Arena really said yell, scold, because scolding is sort of like yelling. And they are embarrassed for it to be scolded in public. Not emasculate them or kiss, or Jonathan isn't afraid. Just ask Jules. Sorry, guys, I'm in the middle of something. I'll be back in a few minutes. If we're still here, Jonathan. That's if we're still here. Breastfeed your teenage son. No. I'd say this is probably just a little kid. Especially if Spank Them was there. Back in the day, they gave him a good ass whooping. That's why number 2 is spank them. Drop them off. No, not drop them off. It's not picking them up. I think they know they're supposed to do that. But a child does not want them to. A parent would always do this, because they wouldn't want their child looking sloppy or anything. No, not forget them at Walmart, heaven forbid. Say, I'll miss you, poopy skins. Poopykins. Now, these days, you can get in trouble with doing spankings now. Yes, you can. Picking up John. Oh, okay, hold on. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Comb their hair is number 5. Comb their hair. Now just got to get number 4. But yes, comb their hair, Spirit Stalker, and Steve Areno got it. I think with like Jonathan being a parent and Spirit Stalker being a parent, you know, you say that you don't want to, that you say when your child's a baby that you don't want to spank them and everything because, you know, they would consider that abuse and everything, and then you're real surprised. I mean, 2 years later you're spanking them up and down for their misbehaving. Argue with your stepdad. No, it's not argue with your stepdad. Wipe their face. Okay, I think getting its knees around someone without catching an assault charge loose. Wipe their face. Okay, there you go. Clean them is number 4. Clean them. Number 4. Okay. We got 2 short answers coming up. Or wait. No, I'm sorry. Only 1 short answer coming up. I'm sorry. All right. Here's the short one. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Name a food associated with Thanksgiving. Name a food associated with Thanksgiving. There you go, Atlas. Turkey. Atlas and Mendo, turkey is the number 1 answer. What, I mean, who else wouldn't have turkey? Yep. Atlas said it, Mendo said it, Tammy said it, Jules. Yeah, you guys all know. It's turkey. It's turkey. Thanksgiving Day is Turkey Day. Let's see. What else do you think there might be that you might associate it with? Nope, not corn. Stuffing, okay. Or how they have it. Dressing. Dressing, yep. Atlas and Jules say dressing. Number 4, dressing. Mendo got one. Number 2, well, not cranberry sauce, but I'll give you the answer since you did say cranberries. Number 2, cranberries. And now number 3. Oh, Mendo got number 3, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. So join, but I can't do anything but listen. Love you all. By the way, Steve Areno, I heard that. Oh, you... Oh, no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know she listens in and everything, so I wouldn't dare say anything else either. Oh, I like that answer. Jonathan's pickle. I said some things about meatloaf. You just said burnt meatloaf sandwiches. That's all you said. That's all you said. That would be worse than what Peter would say if he was here. Okay. All right, here we go. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something people fight about with their next door neighbors. There you go. There you go, Atlas. Property line. Yep, number 6 is a property line, which Atlas and Joel said it, but Mendo said Noise. And there you go, Mendo. Noise or loud music is the number one answer. Noise or loud music would have been accepted. Noise or loud music. Okay, I would fight with Steve Arno about my meatloaf. Mowing. Okay, there you go. There you go, Jules. Lawn or trees, number 4. Lawn or trees, number 4. The dog's barking. Okay, there you go. Oh no, I'm just real jumpy a lot. You know, I mean, you know how I am. No, I'm not masturbating. The dog's barking. Oh, there you go. The pets, Tammy, the pets, number 2. But no, I'm not jacking off. I'm not jacking off, Annie. Jules said parking, parking, parking spots, number 5. Oh, Emmy also gave the number 1 answer. Larry Stalker. Noise or loud music. Just one more thing. It's not a crack house or trash or meth labs that are crapping in their lawn. Nope. Scratching Boomer says, hi, Heather. Hello, Heather. I never get good neighbors. Well, you're fighting with them about one more thing. But apparently, you don't have any on this one, Steve Areno. So you might be. So if they have some, you might be fighting about them on number 3. The kids. Okay, there you go, Tammy. The kids. Number 3 is the kids. Those are 6 things you might argue about with your next door neighbor. Yep, kids are always in the yard. Aren't they? Okay, let's see. Next question, we got the top 6 answers to this question. This could be a tough question, so pay attention. If you were living in a foreign country, name something you would do to show your patriotism. That's how the question's worded. If you were living in a foreign country, name something you would do to show your patriotism. Wear an American flag. Okay, there you go, Jules. Wear a flag. That's the number 1 answer. Number 1 answer, wear a flag. Wear a flag. Steve Reno says neighbors are unfriendly in Southern California. Fly a flag. Okay, there you go. Mendo, fly a flag is number 2. But it's not get naked or speak their language. You wouldn't scream America at people. I'm going to roll an ounce worth of joints tonight. Let the first fight out of there. Flight out of there. Learn their history. No, it's not learn their history. Get blackout drunk and talk hella loud. I let my freak flag fly. Well, we got wear a flag. So we got wear a flag. Jules, I'm going to spank you like a bad puppy, Jonathan says. You can tell Tammy's over there thinking, what about me, Jonathan? Aren't you going to spank me like a bad puppy too? If Jules and Tammy both want a piece of John, then Jonathan might have to have a threesome with them. I guess Master Pickle in the freezer isn't on it. Nope. But there is one really, really weird one on here. There's one really weird one on here, I'll tell you right now. In this survey, there's one really weird one on here. Yeah, I know my rights at their law enforcement. I know my rights at law enforcement. I haven't had a threesome in probably over 20 years. This is why we need PPCon in Paducah, LOL. Yeah, Paducah, Kentucky for sure. Of course, Jules said that for her it's 8 hours away. Who knows how far PPCon would be for people that like it would, like, okay, 8 hours for Jules, but how long for the rest of you though? Probably the longest for Tammy. I mean, she'd have to cross into America and then go to Kentucky, Paducah. I think you're right, Spirit Stalker, and she's very wild. Just take over a whole. There is Motel 6 in Paducah, and they'll leave the light on for us. I'm planning on coming to America. A few places I want to go. I already have it planned out. I leave early to pick up John and hang out for a couple days and then drive down to Paducah. The question is, how long would it take you to pick up John? You got to, well, it'd probably be a little quicker, probably about half the time it'd take you to get to Paducah, Illinois. Go through Springfield, Illinois, and then down to Paducah, Kentucky. John, I might have an outfit that you'd like then. I says I have to look at what like a Comic-Con is like and everything, and put things around me, and it's just kind of like and of course banner that says meet PPK in person. If we even make it to Kentucky. Here's what I suggest. Jules, an easier way to get to Kentucky. What you need to do is go to your nearest airport in Iowa, fly down, get a flight down to Springfield, Illinois, or any place close to that. Pick up Jonathan, and then you both can ride on a trip from Springfield, Kentucky to Paducah, from Springfield, Illinois to Paducah, Kentucky, and then you'll be here. You don't need a convention center yet. Just chill with PPK for 2 days. I mean, I know that's crazy. I don't see how you guys can do that. I am at last. Just have to remember to drive on the other side of the road. Yes, drive on the other side. I forgot about that. I figure if we can get through this, I'm not a fan of flying, and John is only 5 hours from me. So just about another 3 hours you could come down. Well, I think it would take longer than 3 hours for you guys to leave Springfield and then come down here. Not that I planned it out or anything. I know. We're just having fun with it. But what do you guys think? Do you guys need some hints on this patriotism question or the living in a foreign country question? Because some of these answers you're not going to get. I can tell you that already. You have both PPK Con and John Con in haunted New Orleans. Ooh, New Orleans. Not far from PPK, Spirit Stalker, and Lewis. Well, you got to mention if they came to my con and everything, they both got to go from Texas. It'll take a little while to get to Texas. Road trip. I'm also going to see my Native American sister. Jonathan, I'm so used to it. Been driving nearly 21 years. Shan likes haunted New Orleans. You guys, I'm wondering, we can probably spend like 5 more minutes, but I think if we're going to, we probably need to finish this question. Unless you want to hold it off until Monday. It depends on what you guys want to do. Do you want to finish the question? Do you want to finish a couple more questions, or do you want to just finish this question and then be done with it? Because probably by 8:15, I'll probably have to get going. If you ever want the best watermelon in the whole world, buy a diamond watermelon. I got 2 of them. You want to see our country lanes? We drive down. It's what? Okay, Steve Arenos, hint would be number 3. If you, this would be you, giving back to your community. You're thinking, or, when you're saying, here, let me give you a hand, if you say to someone else, here, let me give you a hand, then you're basically, I have 25% left in my phone, Jonathan, but I've got to go to work in 49 minutes. So, yeah, helping out, help others. Number 3. Number 4, you would never get. Listen to one of these big proposing. Oh, hey, Halfwit. Halfwit, the question is, if you were living in a foreign country, name something you would do to show your patriotism. So far, they got wear a flag, fly a flag, and help others. They're asking for hints right now to this one. Number 4, you would listen. You would listen to the guy who played Party in the USA. Who played Party in the USA? Who was the guy who played Party in the USA? Learn their language. It wouldn't be learning their language. I didn't think Miley Cyrus sang it. I thought somebody else who did it. His name. They do start with a B. Starts with a B. His name does start with a B, and his last name ends with S. So his initials are BS. Literally, this guy's initials are BS. Yeah, listen to Bruce Springsteen. Number 4. Listen to Bruce Springsteen. I thought Bruce Springsteen sung it. Number 5. Well, show your patriotism. Go up. Go up and buy some stuff. If you're already wearing a flag or flying one, go buy more stuff that's this kind. If this is this, I mean, you want to buy something that is this kind of brand. Well, you got the T-shirt, but I mean, I'm saying, you want to buy stuff from this place though. You would want to buy some. You would want to buy some of this some stuff. That's your kind. What would you want to buy that's your kind? Your kind of stuff. American. There. Okay, there you go, Atlas. You buy American, number 5. And number 6 is, number 6 would be get out and go. There's a word to it. Number 6 would be like a lot of people say, go get out and go. Or they might say, get out the vote. Get out and vote, number 6. Spirit Stalker got it, number 6. Well, it is 8:14, you guys, but we do have a 5 and a 4 answer question. I am thinking it's 8:14. Do you think that we should just leave it for here for tonight and then go on and then, just go on home and get ready for work and then we finish it on Monday and then we do the rest on Monday? Or how do you guys feel about that? Since it is 8:15, I'm wondering what you guys think about that. It's up to you guys what you want me to do. You need to get to work. Okay, yeah, I probably need to get to work or go home and get ready for work. Yes, let you get ready for work, Matt. Don't want you being. Yeah, because I need to go home and change and get into my work clothes. What time's again, PPK? It's usually 5 to 6, but Mondays Fridays and Saturdays it's always 5 to 6, but Mondays it always varies. Like into the nighttime since I don't work on Mondays anymore. But what I was saying is that but I'm saying, be known. I've got 20% battery anyway, so I probably need to go. But I was going to say this one more thing. Now, beware that I will not be on tomorrow. Remember, my Landon's birthday was yesterday. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, so we're going to go out tomorrow and celebrate their birthday at a restaurant for their birthday dinners. So I won't be here tomorrow night, but the next time I will see you is on Monday. But I have a feeling that next time I'll probably see Tammy is probably next Friday. That's probably the next time I'll see Tammy, unless, because all the other nights they're usually late nights when she's asleep. So I probably will see her next week. But yeah, have a one. Yeah, have a wonderful night. Thank you, Jules. I'll call in here in just a little bit. So late Monday night PPK. Yeah, probably 8, 9 o'clock, 8, 9, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. Maybe 10 o'clock at the latest. But yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours and 39 minutes. We probably could have, if I was here on time, we probably could have gotten 3 hours together. But I mean, serves me right. 5 a.m. my time, your other streams. Yep. So you're probably asleep at that time. I won't forget. I'll have Jules walk me through it. Okay. But yeah, I'm coming up on 2 hours and 39 minutes. I'm going to, and by the time I give you my sign off, it'll be 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I think that's a good one to stay. So, which would be tomorrow. But since I won't be here tomorrow, till Monday, everybody, much love. And until then, everybody, until Monday, peace.